Guten Abend, everybody, and welcome to my React channel. Over 50% of you guys are not subscribed to the channel, and if you would like Chompy to eat this month, I suggest you do so. Thank you.
Pokey Dokey and Mizzy Wizzy podcast.
Wizzy podcast.
Yes.
We took a lot of time to think of this. Why are you not here? Listen, I YOLO'd and came to Austin, Texas, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. And it could be you too.
Yeah, but you went for like a long time. I'm just going for like a day.
What? You're not gonna come for a week?
That's the thing. If I went for today, I would have only been able to go for a day, maybe two. So I was like, fuck
Not
it.
worth.
Why don't I just go for like 4-ish days later on when I can actually plan it out? Let's catch up. Me first. I found an apartment, Pog, and I signed the lease, Pog.
Who are you gonna live with?
Just me, Pog.
You're insane.
Is it?
Yes, Pokey,
Why?
you're gonna get so bored so fast. I'm telling you, living by yourself.
I thought
it's
so
brutal.
too, but I've hung out with, like, there's just so many fucking people in LA. There's just too many people in LA.
And you don't leave your room.
I have been leaving my room too much. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of going out. I want to stay inside. I want to play Valorant for 12 hours, and I want nobody to bother me, and nobody to look at me, and nobody to at me. Yeah.
I feel you on that. So are you like, you're living by yourself? You just want to just play Valorant all day, do absolutely nothing.
And hang out with my cat.
Hang out with your cat, just go on your Excel spreadsheet. You're going to get depressed and you're going to get bored real fast. I'm letting you know. But yeah, this weekend was pretty sick. It's just, there's so many people here. And then you ever get like the feeling when there's too many people around you and you just want to go in a corner and just refresh live stream fails nonstop and just not look at anybody?
Yes. I'm not gonna lie, that was one of the other reasons that I didn't go. It's just because over the last 2 weeks, there's been too much going on. Ever since my birthday week, it's like there's something new every day. And I've stayed with my cousin for a while, which was a great time, but I'm just a little bit, I'm just tired of seeing people a little bit. Yeah.
No, I feel you. We've drank 4 days in a row.
Blech.
And keep in mind, these are streamers who don't go outside, don't leave their house, and sit and play Valorant all day. So
the tolerance is low.
The tolerance is, there's not there. It's not existent. Maya had one shot yesterday, and she fell over, and then she took another shot, and she went right to the bathroom, puked.
You gave her
Thanks. Water.
Oh
W-A-R-D-E-R.
What was in the background?
Oh, it's my rabbit.
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Ladies.
Oh.
That was actually a very rare occasion, Pokey. You should enjoy this. Dito does not get picked up often. I do not pick him up.
Really?
Because, yes, rabbits actually hate being picked up. Hate it.
How do you know? What if he likes it?
He's shaking right now.
Baby.
I think he's camera shy. So the reason why rabbits hate being picked up is because, think of like an eagle, right? Like, why would a rabbit get picked up? So eagles come and go, ah! And then they grab the bird. Or wait,
Oh,
the
so
rabbit.
they think they're dying.
So me picking him up there, he thought he was dying. How cute was that?
That is kind of really cute.
Isn't it adorable?
Yeah.
It's so cute.
Oh, you think you're dying.
Aw, look at
that. Is there anyone that you think I should not ask this publicly. I'm chatting like we're just chatting off stream. So
is there anyone that you think that you should queue up with? Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, play some Valorant.
Who do I think that you would pair well with?
But the thing is, you just know a bunch of streamers, so it's weird asking you publicly because then
I know
like,
only narcissists.
You know what I mean? You
want to date a rich narcissist? I got you.
No. I'm good. I'm okay. Thank you very much.
Do you think you can ever date a streamer? Like that's a big streamer?
It depends. They would have to have a lot of social experience and a high EQ. I don't think I could date someone where streaming is their life, you know? Like, I think that's a tough phase to be in.
High EQ. Isn't it IQ? Want to talk about that?
I mean both. Sorry. What I'm trying to say is that I've found that a lot of people that stream a ton don't have a ton of social experience because they've spent so much of their lives playing games.
Right.
Which can be okay, but if you are still spending all of your time just streaming, it's a little bit tough. But it's the same for kind of any job. If someone is just working constantly and their life I mean, their work overtakes their life. It's hard to be in a relationship with someone like that. Do you ever feel
Okay,
like your
listen.
chat's really toxic though?
No. Not at all.
No, that's what I mean. I am.
I don't know. Just my chat. You know my chat. They're just so dumb. They're just idiots. They're literally just a bunch of morons. They are just so stupid. Like I don't see them as toxic. They're just pathetic. You know, there are some that can be toxic, but we reprimand them and we say, hey, you can do that in Pokimane's chat, not here. Get out of here with that stuff.
Yeah. I wish there weren't people that had such like intense hate for me. Like it's weird.
You have listen, anyone that disagrees with this or puts kappas in chat, they're wrong. You have a harder job than most streamers. That is a fact. You do. Because you are seen as like the woman, and that's pretty much it. You're just seen as the woman.
Yeah.
Whammon. And that's hard. It is not easy to be you at all because you get shit on constantly. Constantly you get shit on for nothing because you're a girl. That's literally it.
That's why I can only stream 80 to 120 hours a month. Any more, my mental would boom.
Yeah, but you know, you told me this because you taught me this. You said something like it's a lot. It gets easier. Like it gets easier.
Yeah.
It's like people throw shit at you, but then you just like grow thicker skin. But that's the truth. And do you think that you've grown thicker skin over the past few years?
Oh, hell yeah. I'm at the point where it's not that it hurts my feelings.
You just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. I don't... It makes me wish that, like, the core audience... I mean, even in Valorant, I know there's a lot of younger kids and a lot of younger boys. And it's like, I just wish certain young boys didn't hate Whammon streamers so much. Yeah.
I feel like the people either love you or they hate you. Very little in between. They either want this or they want this.
I actually don't think that's true. I think
No, I was just making a joke. I had nothing. You're right.
That's pretty good. I think I'm more polarizing than a lot of other streamers.
I just don't care about most things in general.
That's
like
true. What do you care about the most?
You see how quick that was? Number 2? That side. These boxes.
Okay, number 3.
My phone?
Not material objects,
things.
stupid.
Okay, so not Maya. Let's see. I don't know what I care about in life. You know what I care about? I care about making people laugh.
That's a good one. I believe that. I strongly believe that.
No, but honestly, what I like most in life right now is just trying to make people laugh. But I'm kind of in the same spot where you are. People think I want to stop. I'm like, I hate streaming right now. And it's the exact opposite. I love streaming right now because I'm streaming less. Like, I don't want to.
Time more.
Right. Like, before, when I would stream, I would be streaming and I'd be trying to just do, like, try to get my
amount
hours
of hours, yeah.
Right. Like, 8 hours a day, 6 days a week, five, what is it? Like, you know, I mean, like, I just wanted to, like, get those hours in to try to be a big streamer and wait for XC to go offline so some of his juicers come in and follow my stream. But now, I don't really care. So I stream less because I'm happier streaming less, you know?
Yeah, that's
and
how I
I'd
feel
rather
too.
Yeah, it's just a better way of life. Like the Minecraft kids, I feel a lot of people shit on them and they deserve it, right? Fuck those kids, you know?
Some of them.
But yeah, fuck all of them, right? You know, Dream cheated. But the thing is,
Did you see the thing he posted?
How do you think I kind of got that out of him?
How?
Think about it. I made Caseytron cheated on my show.
Yeah.
And he tweeted about Caseytron cheating and he kind of illuminated at it. Which then from there he mentioned this.
Yeah, it was all you.
Yeah, so it was all me. Okay. Confirmed by Pokey.
Yeah.
See, look at this guy right here. You didn't even notice it, but this guy in chat just said, what do you think he said?
I don't know.
He said, OMG, she's boring.
I did read that. Which is like, I think for me, like, I don't give a fuck if some random guy thinks I'm boring. I'm fine in life, you know?
You're fine with being
financially
boring.
stable. I got friends. Life's good. I'm fine. Like, you're not hurting me. I'm just mentally frustrated to imagine someone somewhere out there coming to my stream, seeing everybody having a good time and thinking I gotta shit on her. For what?
It's Pokey. It's just how it is. Like yesterday, and we were about to end Nick's stream. It's
I'm
nothing.
frustrated that that person exists.
It's Pokey. There was nothing but feel strong man's happiness. Like, thank you guys for the best stream of the year.
Aww.
And one dude out of 150,000 people said, this was the worst stream ever. And I read it because there's all emotes, and one guy said this was the worst stream ever. It's just funny. It's just funny. Like,
I do.
I don't know.
Okay,
And
I
Nick
do
tweeted
think
about it because
I
Nick's
need
an idiot.
Okay, there are certain moments where I find it's so stupid that I find it funny. I guess maybe just recently it's been so much that I'm finding it frustrating or irritating. So
Do you think it's because maybe you have
resilience
confidence
requires
issues?
rest. Not in general, no. But
On
I
stream,
think
maybe do you think that you're boring?
no, I think I can tell when I have like better streams and maybe some more boring streams, but I don't think in general I feel like a boring person.
I think you're fun.
I think I'm one of the most normal motherfuckers ever. Like, I'm average as shit in just about every aspect of my life. Like, I'm just an average ass bitch. But I think what pisses people off is that I'm so okay with being average that they think I'm cocky. Do you get it?
No, I think they just hate you because you're a girl. Like, I really think you're just, like, trying to look for, like, the most important, like, craziest loops, but I think it's really just you're a girl and you make a lot of money, and they hate that. I was walking out of this bar. We're leaving. We're done. The party's over. And it's me, Maya, Simply, and this guy that works for OTK. And this girl, very average, kind of funny, walks up to us.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh my God, you're Maya.
Of course.
And I'm like, okay. So, like, I'm getting ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's going to recognize me. I'm whipping out the headset. I'm like, maybe that'll help.
Mm-hmm.
She looks at me and she goes, ugh. Like, in disgust. And I'm like, listen, I'm not Jay Schlatt. Don't be doing that shit, all right? In disgust. She's like, ugh. But then again, that's what all my viewers would do. So I'm like, she probably watches me every day. She's a pussy. She goes right around me and goes and talks to the guy who does the Twitter for OTK, Young Jeff, and she knows who he is. I don't know how you know Pokey. He's never on anything. He's never done anything. I think he's been like one picture before. She's like, I know you. You're Young Jeff. And we're all like, what the fuck? So Young Jeff, the guy that works for OTK, afterwards, I start talking about this on stream. And I'm like, obviously, I'm bringing this for content. She's in my chat. So Young Jeff messages her, right? He messages her and he goes like, what are you doing tonight? And they start talking. She's like, nothing much, you just chilling, playing Valorant for 10 hours, same, LOL, normal stuff. And all of a sudden, we have someone coming from the side and try to sideswipe. And it's Crazy Slick.
Uh-oh.
So yeah. So Crazy Slick, I don't know how he does it every time. He went and found her and clicked follow. And then he starts messaging her.
Oh my God.
So he sideswipes from my boy Jeff and goes, what are you doing tonight to her? And she's like, oh, nothing. I'm going to 6th Street. And he's like, me too. He goes to 6th Street with her. And he starts talking about how he's like, yeah, like I've got like this house. I got all this stuff. And she came back.
I think she just wanted a house tour, probably.
Yeah. So she came back and I heard them and all I hear is and then I'm like, what are you doing? They're watching My Hero Academia. So I think that she literally just came over just to watch Flick got fucked. I don't think he did.
That sounds like a good date.
Yeah, so they came back and they just started watching My Academia. Slick comes out of so I didn't know who this girl was, right? So I didn't know what was going on. I come to my house and all I hear is, I'm like, uh-oh, Slick's having a rager in his house. This is sick. And I call up, Seer? I can't do this. Okay, so Seer, I call him and he's naked.
Oh,
like,
yes, I do know. I just didn't know it's pronounced like that.
So I call Seer and he's naked, right? And I'm like, Seer, what's up? He's like, what do you want? I'm like, go to Space Boy, who's his roommate, who went out with Slick that night. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
I want to know who this girl is.
I know
So
Space Boy.
he puts on his socks and he goes to Space Boy and is like, "Hey, who is this girl?" And he's like, she's just some girl." Slick told her that he's a multimillionaire and that he owns the house and that he has like a brand new Porsche. So Slick's pretty much taken my last 2 days of streaming and told this girl this shit so that she would come back with him because no one was home. So Slick knew that he can like make up the story.
He's
So Slick brings her back.
crazy.
He's crazy. So he brings her back, and I'm like expecting him to be fucking on my bed because if you're gonna say you're you're saying you're owning the house,
in the master bedroom.
I'm like, so I go up to him and I'm like, Master Slick, why are you in the I'm like, Master Slick, why are you currently in the butler's pantry? If you would like to leave there and go into your room, that would be great. He didn't respond. I also told him the Lambo's back and if he would like to have it.
You're such a fucking homie.
Yeah, so I then messaged him and I said, Slick, you're sleeping in the butler's room right now. The master's on the other side of the mansion. And I called him 11 times because I like bothering Slick. And he didn't answer. He came outside for 5 seconds and he went right back in because he knew that if I went in there, I would nonstop be bothering her and annoying her. And also he knew that she would want to fucking talk to me because I think she's just a fan. Well, she is just a fan. More of the story is, Pokey, you can't get upset with these hate watchers. You can't get upset with it. You have to.
How did we get here?
You have to just embrace it. Play your Valorant. Do it sub-only mode. Play the slot machines you want to play. Just do what you want. Are you able to accept compliments? I mean, you do it all day with your TTS. For me, I personally cannot accept any compliments.
I knew you were going to say something like that.
How predictable am I? I'm so predictable.
It's just not the first time I've heard it, you know? I wish I understood a little bit better the perspective of not accepting compliments, but maybe it's because I love to give compliments. Like,
I hate getting compliments.
I accept compliments, but it really... I mean, I really don't think it gets to my head. I don't think I'm that hot. I think I'm like average and it's a good time. I'm like having a good time being average. But I will fully accept a compliment because I think it's so sweet for someone to have the audacity, the courage to say something nice about you. So from your perspective,
no shot
why
you're
is that
not a
difficult
massive
for you?
narcissist at this point, Pokey. Look at me. I'm a massive narcissist. Huge.
I wish. I still have plenty of moments of insecurity. But then, you know, I'm okay with this part of me. I'm okay with that.
You can be a narcissist and have insecurities.
So,
you know that, right?
Okay, test me. Test if I'm a narcissist.
Who's the coolest person you know?
Maybe Michael. Maybe...
The answer's me. I'm the coolest person you know.
Shut the fuck up.
So are you, like, Pokey, let me ask you a question. 10 years from now, are you still gonna be a bitch? Okay. Are you still gonna play Valorant in 10 years?
I hope I evolve as a bitch. Like right now, I'm like Super Saiyan bitch level 1. I want to be at like at least level 3 10 years from now.
You should be. You could be. I believe in you. What do you think you're gonna be doing in 10 years? Do you think you're gonna be like, I could see you being on like Vogue magazine?
Oh, that's fucking cool.
just
okay.
Put it right on my face, $2. Is that how much I'm worth to you? Are you serious? Stop doing that. You have the entire room. Oh, I guess you don't want people to see my boxes. Stop following. Hey, I'm just money to you. Is that it? I'm just money. Get away. Come on. What is this?
I play Valorant. My tracking's good, bro. Okay. If I were to compare what I would like my future to be to another career, perhaps I would say something, and I know I am nowhere near her or not close to her at all, but just like the dream idea of something like what Rihanna has done with her career, how she had her come up in music, then she launched a bunch of businesses. I mean, who the fuck doesn't like Rihanna? But you can kind of do whatever you want. You want to go on podcasts, you want to do shows, you can do whatever you want, but it comes down to what you're passionate about, and you don't have to keep doing what your initial passion was. I have something to share. I'm unsure about
show and tell.
Sharing it, but I mean, I think that's what the podcast is about, you know, talking about life. So, this guy DM'd me on Instagram, And I know, usually I wouldn't answer, but he asked to play Valorant, so I said okay.
Is it one tap?
No. Let me explain. It's like a TikTok boy, and he looks like a TikTok boy. And I was like, oh, whatever. We could play some like games in gold or whatever. Like, you know, I like Valorant so much. I'm down to meet anybody that plays Valorant. Seriously. So anyways, we like at each other and we're about to play or whatever. He's immortal.
Ugh. Just throw in the towel. He's the one. Ugh.
Stop.
TikTok boy and immortal. Honey.
Stop.
He's the one, honey.
No,
Oh my
I just
God,
meant, like,
Ronnie.
they're evolving. And then I felt really bad for... I was like, that's probably judgmental of me to assume that you can't be a TikTok boy and also be immortal. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? I've
You're
been
talking
judged
about
my
Valorant.
whole life.
I'm not listening. I'm like...
I've been judged my whole life. So...
Oh, here we go.
Okay, whatever. Anyways,
No,
forget my
just
story.
keep going. No, I'm listening.
I was curious about your thoughts.
Oh, keep going. Sorry,
No, I'm done with my story. Do you want
Mitch
to talk
Jones
about
is
crazy
blasting-
slick baying someone while he's pretending to be you? Part 2?
You too? No, I was sorry. I have Breaking Benjamin playing in the background right now, so I was kind of listening to that. But do not Humegalo Breaking Benjamin, one of the greatest bands of all time.
You're rabbit.
Wait, you want to see my Donkey Kong impression?
Yeah.
Donkey Kong wins.
I regret saying yes. Oh no, there's just like things that we do that might be cringe, but also they make people laugh.
Pokey, listen, let me tell you something about cringe.
And so,
ready?
no. I want to dissect why is it that people feel the need to be like, that's cringe, just because they're not the ones laughing.
Because
like,
it's their
maybe it's
insecurities
cringe to
talking.
you.
No, it's Pokey. It's literally
I think it's because they're sad.
Yes, they are sad. It's insecurities in themselves.
Disconnected from a sense
and
of
I'm gonna be real with you,
happiness.
Pokey, ready for this? The people who say things are cringe are always the most unfun people I know. Always.
Yeah.
Because you know what they are?
They're the one in the corner at the party.
Yes.
On Twitter.
And well, no, those people are cringe. But it's usually the people that are just the most boring and they have no personality of their own. So in order to feel any validation
their
for
personality
themselves,
is hating other things.
their personality,
Ooh,
their personality
sucks.
it's how it is.
Okay, but you know what? I think sometimes you kind of go through that, like when you're young. Your formative years, you're kind of like swapping up personalities. You're like, what works? Do I
never
really,
have called.
What frightens
I've never
me
called
is when
anything
people are like
cringe.
that at like 30. Your
Right,
personality
but that's when
is
you
hating
start
things
losing.
and you're 30.
Because Pokey, you're 30. That's when people start getting so fucking boring. Like 30 is when people start getting married, they start having kids, and guess what? You have nothing to talk about besides drama and calling things cringe and being mad because that is your only content. There's nothing else to do or talk about because you just go to work, do your 9 to 5, come home, watch the news, sit there, listen to your son brag about having Grand Theft Auto, fucking smile, and then go to bed and eat pita chips and fall asleep. There's just nothing else to do. People get very, very bored.
You just described a Karen, I think.
No, I just described my dad.
Ow. Your dad's definitely not 30. That math doesn't add up.
He was 1 point.
True.
I can't do the math. It's pretty difficult, but he was 30. But yeah, it's I think that as you get older and that's when you start getting more cynical. That's why people love politics because it's like their high school version of being cynical. Older.
Yeah.
It's like the being able to what's the easiest way to relate to somebody is by talking shit. The easiest way to relate to people is by starting drama. And politics are like that, and that's why people like politics. It's like it's a conversation piece.
I think another reason why people really like politics, or maybe not but in addition, can I speak? I understand you're a narcissist, but just pretend for like 30 seconds that you're not.
You have 30 seconds.
Okay. So I think the reason why I think as human beings, we long for a sense of belonging. And because politics, especially nowadays, tends to be so binary, you're on the left or you're on the right. You're on my team or you're on their team. And people just want to feel like they're on a fucking team. And so they subscribe to this entire list of ideations that they feel that they need to in order to feel like they're a part of this group, this community, because they have no other way of garnering a sense of community. Or they haven't found another way of garnering a sense of community. I mean, obviously that's not the only reason, but I think that is one of the most common reasons, especially on the internet. And you also see that with like stan culture and even viewer communities and whatever else.
Right. And
Again,
I think
people
it's
just
also,
want to feel like they're a part of something.
yes, and because nowadays with technology, damn it, and we got like, we're all on the internet nonstop, people are less in groups and less in like, friend groups. Friend groups are devolving. People are online more. Like when you're older, especially, like it's impossible to make friends. That's not a thing anymore.
It is
So nowadays
hard.
people go to the internet to just have like that feeling of some belonging where, like I too watch Hassan. Like it's like, oh my God. Yeah. I see what you're saying, and I totally agree. I totally agree, Pokey. Totally agree. I don't agree with you saying I'm a narcissist, though.
That's
I agree
probably
with
what
you.
you
I
agree
agree
with
with
the
you.
most.
Yeah.
And again, if you
if
guys...
I said I agree with you, I'm a narcissist, then that's how you know I'm a narcissist. I didn't listen to anything else. We have more drama coming in right now live.
Live.
This just in.
Uh-huh.
Valkyrie claims Pokimane is the loudest in the house.
The audacity.
Go ahead, ask me who's the loudest in my house.
Probably you.
Wrong.
Russell?
Mitch Jones.
Mitch lives with you?
Yeah.
I didn't even know. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
you did tell me. Wait, no, did you?
Yes.
You talked to me about it when you were here. And you
Mitch
mentioned
lives with me, and all I hear
peeing
is...
and pooing. But
Yes, that
for
is
some
he pees
reason,
really loud.
I had the impression that he was just coming over to hang out. I didn't know he actually lived there.
No,
That's
he
fine.
lives with me. He's actually moving out soon because he wants to like go live somewhere else and like travel the world in the 7 seas. I'm like, you can do whatever the hell
That's
you want.
cute.